In mosquito birth control news.
Oh, what?
Of course.
That makes me not want to have sex, that's for sure.
Submitted by Fuck Yeah!
Fuck yeah!
Exclamation point included.
America! That's what I was going. I don't
Oh yeah, one of the best movies.
I was just quoting one of the lines from one of the best movies.
Researchers have discovered a potential birth control for mosquitoes.
Oh, thank goodness.
For mosquitoes? Fuck yeah.
That's awesome.
Birth control?
How do you eradicate them from everything?
What is the point? What is the point though?
Because they kill hundreds of thousands of people.
And people?
But why do we need
Wait,
them?
they're here to kill people?
We need them because they're part of the ecosystem. Like bats eat mosquitoes, so we can't completely get rid of them.
But why do we need bats?
Why can't we just get rid of malaria?
Well, there are areas that mosquitoes never really existed, but then they fucking rampage, like Hawaii.
Reading this article, I'm like, damn, mosquitoes are fucking crazy. So they adapt to whatever we do. As humans, they'll adapt.
On the real?
So they fucking learn how to do cell phones?
So what they do is like, for example, nets, like the bed nets.
Yeah.
So people would sleep in them, obviously, and then like it'll trap the mosquitoes from biting them in the night, which used to be the prime time when they would bite you.
Right.
But then they adapted to that to start biting people during the day because they're out of their nets.
Oh, they know me
So they used to do it while we were sleeping?
Yes.
Wow.
Then we've developed all these insecticides, and a lot of these mosquitoes have become resistant to most of these insects.
It seems that way. Cause then I use it, and then like the fucking mosquito repellents,
yeah.
and I still get bit. I'm like, how?
Dude, I say we give the planet to them and we go to space. If they can get to fucking space, they deserve to bite us.
Watch one fucking comes on board and finds a way to do it.
Oh my god, yeah. It just takes one.
No, one. But then they're so resourceful that they find out how to duplicate like cells.
Oh, it's like the fly.
Yeah.
They just like become one with the human.
Ew, that was so creepy.
Yeah, so researchers at the University of Arizona say that they have discovered a potential protein that exists only in female mosquitoes. And so what they do is they block that protein, and then when the female lays eggs, it's laid with defective shells, causing the embryos inside to die. So this is like a birth control method.
Sick.
So they can't, they're not killing the mosquitoes, they're just not allowing them to create more.
That's tight.
My question is, what would PETA say?
Sure.
Fuck PETA.
Peter would say that they should live in houses next to us.
The only kind of PETA I like is the one that's like a bread.
You know they kill, mosquito-borne diseases kill about 2.5 million people worldwide a year and cost $3.5 billion worldwide for treatment.
How do we do this in resort towns so that I can go to the beach and not have to worry about mosquitoes?
I know, right? So they're trying to develop right now a type of way to mass produce a solution for the world to like really just bring down the mosquito population.
But how do they do it without absolutely eradicating mosquitoes? Because we can't eradicate them.
Exactly.
If we do it, I think that'll be okay.
I would say like eradicate them in areas that they weren't naturally
I'm cool with it.
there. So I would say eradicate them in areas that they were invasive species at. Like, so for example, Hawaii, or I don't know, do they come from Southeast Asia? I don't know, you know, so find all the areas that didn't traditionally have mosquitoes and then take them all out, because you're just balancing back the ecosystem.
What if there was always mosquitoes though? What if
You call them mosquitoes?
What if they were always? What if they were part of Pangea? What if they were part of Pangea and then they're gonna be on every fucking
I
coast?
like mosquitoes.
When it was Pangea, they were this big. You know what I mean?
Oh, true, yeah.
Yeah, they were a different kind probably.
Like, what if the mosquitoes that are in like developing countries are native though to that area?
Then leave them there.
But
then
it's a
they come
developing
back.
country that's like people are suffering because of it.
That's the Zika shit too.
Yeah, Zika.
Like, they don't have enough.
Did you know that I think it was sickle cell, or the recessive gene of sickle cell, is the natural human protection against mosquitoes?
So it's pretty much like one negative aspect of our genome is actually has a positive thing, is to be a mosquito repellent.
Yeah.
So mosquitoes don't want to bite you because you have less blood flow or some shit?
No, it's more like your
blood's not
blood kills them or something, or like,
Oh.
yeah, it's kind of, I don't know what the details were, but it was something to do with mosquitoes, and it's like a natural repellent against them. But when there's two people with that gene, then it's like more of a chance that their kid will have sickle cell.
You know how like what is it? Alka-Seltzer kills birds or some shit?
Yeah, it makes them blow up.
I wish if I took
Blow up?
I mean, that's what the urban legend on the playground was. Like, if you give it to a seagull, you just see him blow up right in front of
I
you.
heard that too when I was
I
a kid.
pictured the Shrek scene from when she was singing.
How do I eat something that makes mosquitoes blow up?
That's what I always wanted to know. Like, can I
You know what he
eat
does?
a repellent?
He says he'll see if he sees one land on his arm or whatever, he starts flexing really hard in hopes that it like blows up.
But it doesn't. It doesn't.
It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot.
does not.
It doesn't. No,
I
I
know
try.
that.
I try to I'm squeeze fucking blood into you, but then so when it doesn't work, then I grab them, and when I already have them in my hand, I smear his fucking life into my fingerprints.
You need to write a letter to the scientific community and let them know that you tried flexing and it didn't work. Just so that they know.
They don't spend any more money or research.
You should be publicating.
Just so you guys don't waste time in this field. I tried it.
let you know,
It does not work, and here's my
tried
research.
flexing, didn't work.
I'm sure they didn't try that.
I know, and they're 10 years of research.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't think they think
And
flexing.
on the top of my letter, I should start with, "Hey, bro. I bet you didn't know."
Yeah. Hey, bro. Dear bros, and then in parentheses, and you write and chicks in the scientific community.
And at the very end, by the way, these are my stats. I squat this much. Just to let you know.
Just to let you know.
I like to think somebody out there is doing that,
I know.
keeping them all informed of.
You know, when we're in Tulum, so when you're on the beach, I think the wind is strong enough where I didn't get bit once.
Look, it's blowing the mosquitoes away.
I think so. I don't think they
Yeah,
can.
they try to come. They're like, whoa.
And then, but when we were having dinner, every night I would put on mosquito repellent, and then I didn't get bit one time, and then because you eat outdoors, and then the one time where I was like, I think I'm good, and I didn't put it on, I got lit up like 20 times in like 5 minutes.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then Jill was like, oh fuck, and she felt bad for me, so she ran back to her room to grab the spray from
You
me.
know what? I thought mosquitoes didn't like the cold. And you know how it's been raining recently?
They're still around.
Yes, dude, I got bit up like a motherfucker.
When
dude.
it rains.
Huh?
They made it in water.
Oh my god, because I was in my backyard fucking doing karate like a motherfucker, and I was like, it's sprinkling.
like a grown ass man.
Doing shirtless karate like a motherfucker.
Like it was sprinkling, but I had to get my sweat on, you know?
Yeah.
And I was bit the fuck up, and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Do they mate in water, or do they
I don't know
give
if they
birth in
mate
water?
in water. I just read in this article from reading all about mosquitoes that they mate.
During the rain.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but I thought it was like hot tropical rain, okay?
Right.
I thought mosquitoes traveled like birds and went to the hot zone and came back.
Yeah, I didn't
I
think
didn't know they chilled here in the winter. It's been cold as fuck. I didn't think mosquitoes like the cold.
You thought wrong, Karate Man.
Fuck. I try to fucking.
Does Bahamas have mosquitoes?
Yeah, does it snow? Where it snows, would that have
I
mosquitoes?
feel like every tropical place
think-
has it.
I think they do. I think they do, but they travel during the snow or they fucking incubate somewhere or some shit.
Dude, even Bali, it's like, dude, this island in the middle of the fucking ocean has mosquitoes. I'm like, damn, how did they get here, dude?
I know.
It's just moist, so they just kind of, I don't know.
Where did they come out of? Like, what happened?
There's probably some moist puddle somewhere and they just lay all their...
For sure, though, it doesn't take much water for them to
Like, where did the first one come from?
Because I saw them form in my backyard before.
No. This is sailors. Like, you know, like when people would travel and then they
See, with
would.
the fleas and shit?
Yeah, because they would, you know, they might have a water puddle.
It's because
on
of
the
pirates.
Yeah, like on the boat or whatever. Yeah.
So to answer your question, yes, they are in the Bahamas.
They're everywhere.
I feel like they might have came from Africa, and then they went on the ships or something.
See, let me Google this shit.
Because I want to go to Bahamas next, and I'm like, oh man, if there's
Where
mosquitoes
is there
so-
no mosquitoes? Well, the thing is, the tropical area is
South Africa.
South Africa, right? Okay,
That's where they came from?
Yep.
because Cape Town was a big trading port.
Scientists believe that mosquitoes originated in South Africa.
Wow, mosquitoes and Elon Musk. That's what's
Well,
up.
because of trade, like they were.
And Charlize Theron.
And show
Yeah.
Because if you think about the boats, if they get on the boats,
And blood
because there's
diamonds.
humans, and then there's water, and then they stay on the boats, and then if they land in like Asia or the Americas or whatever, then it's like they fly off the boats.
I hate them.
I hate them too, because that's what I heard. Like in Hawaii, they were saying like, because I was like, I wonder what the natives were doing when there were so many mosquitoes. Like, what was their repellent?
They're like nothing. They were living life, having
like,
the
they
best
did-
time
yeah.
ever.
That's when I started researching mosquitoes, because they're like they didn't have mosquitoes before what do you call it, like colonialism or whatever. That's when they got on the ships and then they came up. And I'm like, what? So you're telling me that they didn't have to fucking do this shit? Damn.
That's tight. And they didn't have off either.
What's that herb? This
Citronella.
yeah.
Citronella.
Yeah, they had that.
They're saying that they have fossil evidence from a mosquito from 46 million years ago.
Oh yeah, that's the one that Michael Crichton based Jurassic Park on.
Yeah, they sucked the blood out of that fucking
thought that was
mosquito
like-
trapped in the amber or some shit.